You're right, beautiful people. How we doing? Hey, look, I'm on more shows than, I don't know, who's an Australian equivalent? I was going to say Ant and Deck. But you don't have him over here. How are we all? Are we ready? Hey, tell you what. I need to have a word with, like, the people who arrange fixtures and just, like, set it up so it's easy for me. Who's in here? Who's in here? Right. Let's have a look. Right, where is Kaya? How are we all anyway? Did you enjoy that show? We had to do it a little bit shorter. It wasn't as sexy as it always is, but I had people who just died last minute. It's a heartbreaker. It's a heartbreaker. How are we all? Oh, here we are. I can see you again. Yarra Ward, Caden, Teresa, Kurt, how are we doing? Let's get it on. So what channel is it on? What channel am I going to, chat? It's on 9. Oh, there we are. My bad. I'll set it up then. I'll set it up the old-fashioned way. Right, where's channel 9 on here? That'll be 109, won't it? Press and hold. There we are. Right. There we are. Got it. Don't worry, I've got it. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. Never watched it in the office, so that's a nightmare. There we are. Right. Everyone's running out. Love to see it. Love it when a plan comes together. So who are we all cheering for in this? I imagine we're quite split. What is the rule of being a neutral? I'm guessing I've just got the luxury of that. I just chose a side, so that's good. You know what? It's weird that they didn't put it on KO. Like, that's a bit weird in my opinion. It probably will be on NRL.com, won't it? How good is it? Hey. You know what? I'm trying to see if I can get it on my big TV, because that would be so much easier as well for me. Let's go to the App Store. Oh, you know what? I'm a genius. My TV's here. I can just stream it off my phone. Oh, Pommy. You're a clever boy when you want to be. So everyone's running out, are we? Hey, but that's the best time to play a bit of rugby, Teresa, when it's wet. Get to slide more from the wing. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Did you enjoy the show earlier as well? I hope you enjoyed me and Jono. I love Jono. He's a good guy. I'm thinking about going down to the... I'm thinking about going down to watch the Lions. What are you guys thinking about that? What do you think? Do you reckon that'd be worth going to? Or do you reckon it wouldn't be? You know what? I don't mind International Union. I'm like a bit of a fraud. I'll watch International Union. Oh, you know what, chat? I found it. I've found it. I've found it. I've got my TV working on 9. I've got Welcome to the Country. Have you guys? Oh, you know what? Tell you what is so annoying about technology nowadays. Scan QR codes to log in. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous, man. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I know players just by looking at them. I won't be as crash shot as I am in AFL, though, because I watch a lot more AFL than I do anything else. But I'll be all right. Can Pom do this before it actually starts? This is amazing from Pom if he can get this done. And he looks like he is. You love to see it. Right. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to close that one down. Look at this. This is Pom risking it for a biscuit live. You know what? We should do some Olympics watch-alongs as well. Are you in for that? So where did that app go? Hey, you right, Jackson? How you doing, mate? Look at this. Pommy's cutting it fine. Here we are, the 9 app. If I have to watch it on this little screen, I'm going to be so angry. Going to be the angriest Pom ever. You know what? I love hockey. It's quality sport to watch live. Okay, open your 9 app. Oh, for God's sake, man. You know what? Logging into stuff is just so annoying. Right, we're about to go. And we are off. Love to see it. There we are. Oh. Tell you what, you get some big hits, don't you, early doors? How good is this? There we are. Hey, that is a poor kick. That is a poor kick. Bad times was had by all. You know what? That is literally unacceptable, that. Oof. Some big hits. I might be a little bit behind. I'm having to watch it on my app. So I have got 38-20, 38-19, 18-17. We've just had the third tackle. Go on. I'll tell you what, this is patient. Oh. Good and just couldn't get through. It's dirty. Oh, that's cheeky. The corn chuckers versus cane toads. You know what? I've never seen a cane toad. Has anyone ever been to a State of Origin game live? Hey, mate, you can't beat the Pom Cutter haircut, mate. That's what it's all about. Your stupid question, right, with State of Origin. Stupid question with State of Origin. Do you have to be born in Queensland, New South Wales? Because obviously they've got, like, Lowell, haven't they? Who's the Samoan guy, because he killed England when we played them in the Rugby Cup semi-finals. Is there anything, is that like a legal requirement? And here we are, free kick, New South Wales. You know what, I hate to be that guy, but this no contact in the air thing, like 10 years ago, that wasn't a free. Oh, so it's where you played the first game. Fair enough. I didn't know, like, if Lowell had, like, some kind of, like, loophole that his nana had, like, bought a biscuit or something in Queensland. Oh! Tell you what, good tackle there. Vidal just late there. Cheers, Peter. Oh, tell you what, that tell you what, it's a very strong team, to be fair. New South Wales have got. Hey, Luke, how are you, mate? Tell you what, fourth tackle. Ooh, bursting through. Nothing worse than a reset. Hey, Josh, how are you, mate? Yeah, but Teresa, you know, like in like international sport now, there's like loopholes all the time, isn't there? 35 on the button, 34.59, 34.58. Hey, you lot requested it, I'll do it. I would have just been sat in my living room watching it. Not 30 seconds behind as well. But I've got friends, so that doesn't matter. Ah. You know, my favourite instinct of any player who's ever played wing or centre in league is as soon as you knock it on, to deny you knocked it on. It's an incredible gift that few master. To be fair, hasn't Australia got a few South Africans loitering around? Like, Labuschagn's about as Australian as Williams. I haven't... They don't play it so much anymore. They're more COD now. So we play that a bit. Kids are more into that now. They've upgraded. Oh. Oh. I hope, Christian. I like the way that Cleary's challenging this. I think Cleary might be right as well. That's definitely not a scoop. Tell you what, fair play, Cleary. He might have just nailed that challenge. Hey, Kurt, how you doing? How's my super coach going? As per usual, I forgot to set it before the buy, so not very good. You know, that is an unforgivable to do. Lose possession there, man. Oh. He's got decent jawline, hasn't he? Hey, tell you what, he'd open a can of beans with it. Oh, that's clever by Luau. And we have our first try. Fantastic. Tell you what, that dinky little kick. What a kick that is as well by Luau. That's smart. Queensland's defence was at 6s and 7s there. You were not expecting that. Like, no one was expecting that. That's genius. It's in Perth, mate. Optus. It's Teresa's back garden. Tell you what, a little bit clever little dinky little kick this. Look at that. That literally not one person expected that. The weight on that is absolutely delightful. And you know what? That is such a forwards kick. Tell you what. Good try. You love to see it. Anyone watch the World Cup when it was on? It's closer than I am, me darling, isn't it? So, but you know what? Tell you what, you know, Crichton's kick there is such a forwards kick as well. You see, that's soccer. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, there we are. First commercial break. So first try ordered to NSW. I like the way that not one of them defensively saw that kick happening. I mean, to be fair, he dummied it pretty well. It looked like that was just going to be flung out to the wing, didn't it? But good effort. Oh, he's hit the post. Why hasn't that updated? Here having to do it manually. Hey, tell you what, the Rugby League used to be awesome to go to, the World Cup, Peter. I used to love it. But they've got rid of Great Britain now. That was brilliant, wasn't it, Ethnic? To be fair, like, you always know a dummy's good when it throws the cameraman as well, because the cameraman panged to left wing, and then he suddenly doubled back. Here we are. Here comes the big Gary Owen. Good take there by Alex Chincar, playing at full back. How good was Andrew Johns just quietly at league? He was decent, wasn't he? I prefer it with roof closed. I'm going to be controversial here. And free kick here. I'm controversial. Oh, Kurt, I can't wait, mate. Kurt, what are you like with England or Great Britain? I genuinely think it should be Great Britain. Tell you what, that's a delightful little roost, that. Hey, mate, how you doing, Double Dummy? You know what? Controversial. Like, this is just the Pommy in me, but stadiums with, like, the Oval, this would be a nightmare to watch. This would be a nightmare to watch, wouldn't it? With an AFL ground. Because the ground is miles away from the actual stadium. Hey, look, we could do a... The problem is, though, the Rugby League Ashes is going to be like at 3 in the morning, isn't it? Because we're playing in the Pomland. The cricket's going to be fine, because we're on the same time zone. Oh, just couldn't get the offload away. Do I miss international rules? I liked it, but I don't think it's a big thing, is it, that we're missing? Tell you what, New South Wales' defensive line is as flat and level as you could be. Look at that. To be fair, though, Queensland's forwards are built like fucking backs, aren't they? Oh, go on. Vidal wraps it over. We're all, well, we're all square on tries. Quicker ball movement. Hey, he whips it out there. To be fair, Dearden's no-look pass pseudo was pretty good. Good dummy run as well. I'm Hulk AR, mate, so I'm happy, Kurt. Do you think rugby league might be the only sport in the world that players don't look any different 40 years later? Have you noticed that? There is no 2025 in league. Because even in the UK, rugby players still look like rugby players. We have, Kurt, though, trust me, as a 40-year-old man, right, we've been bad for a long, long time, though, mate. Teresa, I rate it. And Holmes bangs it through. Look at that. Peach. 6-6. Kick it as high. How tall's the MCG? I mean, it's Marvel. Yeah, Kurt, there's nothing worse, mate. Hey, I've seen us get relegated and stuff, mate. It's not great. So my pot, like one of his greatest moments was in the 80s when we won. But the 3 times we've got to a final, the Super League final and the 2 Challenge Cups, the first time we got absolutely battered, 60 zips to Leeds. I was so excited, mate. Woke up and everything at like 3 in the morning to watch it because I've never seen us get that far. And worst day of my life. To be fair, though, right, no offence, but Australians don't do chants very well, to be fair. It's not your bag. Like, I feel like Australians need to hire Poms to write the chants for him. Because the Collingwood one's iconic for football, but genuinely weird. Tell you what. If he'd kicked that 5 metres prior, that would have been brilliant. 40 metres. I am good, Alex. Look, for football, Teresa, it's brilliant. But, like, the fact that our best chant in AFL is a team name said slowly. It's a worry, innit? Like, that's the levels we're at. We do need to up our chant game. Surely that's a knock-on. It is. Cleary's going to appeal this. Hey, Jace, how you doing? Can't wait for Cleary to put in the old 38 metres. So that's what? There's 38 steps. Probably if someone proper did an up and under, but I don't think it would happen in play. Because the Olympic Stadion in Germany is something like 45 metres and they hit the roof. Tell you what. Absolute beast of a tackle, that. Johnny Bravo. Hey. Tell you what. We were just taking the piss, but Martin's just absolutely roofed a tackle there. I'm good, mate. I'm good. What's the historical connotation between Queensland and New South Wales hating each other? Is it just because they're the 2 massive states of rugby? Like, is there any historical rivalry? Because we used to have the similar thing, the War of the Roses, which we actually had a physical war, Lancashire and Yorkshire. How good was Cartoon Network, Yarra Ward, brother? You know what? It's quite worrying that we've had more completed sets, and it feels like it's been New South Wales' game. Oh. Go on. You know what is amazing, just as a Super League fan, and Kurt, you're in chat, so you'll back me up, is just the speed of Australian rugby is mental in comparison. I love that Yarra one. Teresa, cosmetic karma, isn't it? How often does that happen though? Because your dad played rugby, didn't it? How often does someone get hit after giving it the big un? Like Martin will get his just desserts by about 60 minutes. Someone will lever him. Yeah, Kurt, it's crazy, isn't it? Like that is a big change because when I used to play league back in the UK, the only thing you're worried about a forward is if he got you, but you genuinely could run past him quite quickly. Tell you what, some quick hands here. It's a nice kick. Oh, big boy things. Tell you what, that is Dearden's putting an absolute sexy crossfield there. Absolute delight that is. Oh, that weight. Good darts. Look at that. You know what? It's crazy when you see legends of the game coaching. You know what? The Aussie coach has really brought in some really good players, Kurt. Like, I've got to say, Cleary to Carlton. Cleary to Carlton, I love it. Do you know what I mean? But, like, honestly, I've got to say, like, I was very unsure. I'll be honest, Kurt. When we brought in Willie, I was genuinely unsure if that was the move. But phenomenal, to be fair. Phenomenal what he's done. Like he's what he's got out of like average players is sensational. But like some of the players we've brought in have been brilliant as well. And tell you what, get him in. Get the hammer in for Carlton, man. So, Matt, they've already offered it, mate. They've already offered him 6 million. 6 million over 2 years. You know what? Holmes's goal kicking is tasty as well. Thought it was the same player. Do you remember? Who was it? Who was the rugby league player that came over and played? Because there was Falau. Who was the other one who played for Gold Coast? Ah, oh. Who was the? Who was it? Hunt, Carmichael Hunt. Oh God, what happened there? Why did that happen? Like, why did Gold Coast think that? Do you think? Why did Gold Coast do that? Like, what was the plan behind bringing rugby players? Was that like just like a cheat code? They took all the. Do you know what I mean? They took all the fun out of it. like back in the day, you used to be able to stick like a finger in someone's bum, things like that. Took all the fun out of it. Ref needs to calm down, man. You don't have to say hold more than one time, mate. You know what, Teresa? We have something in common because I can't stand him because he knocked England out of the World Cup. Tell you what, it's not a bad shout that, you know. He is Klein has got a little bit of razor ray about him. How you doing, Brett? Lot better. Like little passes just late there, and real nice to see. Quick hands. He looks like he could have a dust up, Kurt, doesn't he? Oh, I'm not too sure what Tua's doing there with that kick. I reckon if he doesn't sign by July, he's gone. Is Gallen having another fight? Sonny Bill Williams versus Gallen. It's very good, Judy. It's always weird, Yarrowad, when you see like icons of the game, like suddenly coaching. It makes me feel old, like just because like you grew up with them playing. To be fair, you have been blessed with some good league players. Australia, it's disgusting how many you've produced. Don't know, mate. I don't know. After getting back on the channel again. You know, the one thing though with forwards getting smaller is you don't see them break the lines like they used to. Oh, surely. What a fucking 50 Cent head. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I mean, I would say a league ball, though's got a bit of grip on it, ethnic, hasn't it? As opposed to an AFL ball. An AFL ball's smooth like a baby's bum. But they've got that little bit of grip on it. Kurt, that's crazy, isn't it, man? There. Tell you what, that Australian team of the 90s was ridiculous, man. Do you know what I mean? No, I like rugby, man. It's probably because it's on the lower TV. We're having to watch it. Oof. It does help. It does help, ethnic. You know what I find weird? Hey JC, how you doing, mate? You know what I find weird? Why isn't AFL fans enjoy League? Because it's like basically it's just a quicker it's like a quicker condensed version. But it am I missing something? Or is it just like you just can't like it? Ooh, the elbow to the face. Never had it, Josh. He headbutt the elbow. You know, one of the best worst games I ever went to go and see was, you remember the 2000? Don't know if anyone's old enough to remember it, but the 2000 World Cup final. It was at Old Trafford, but like that team was ridiculous. Like you had what, Wendell Sailor? Do you remember him? He was like 9'8". That's crazy. That Kurt. Like that's mental, man. Yeah, it's weird because it just would feel like it goes hand in hand as a sport. Tell you what, some decent names in that, ain't there? Yes, we're doing it, ethnic. I just thought people would enjoy it. And there we are. Bit of rain. Teresa's done the rain dance, 14-6. Your best saying is get around him. Hey, look, you got to get around him. Facts. What did I eat for dinner? Oh no, I had a ristorante ham and cheese pizza. You know what? I often wonder. I often wonder. Did the bounce rule always exist, Yarrow Ward? Because you know, like a lot of rules are adaptive. Because can you imagine how crazy that would be? It is actually mental, isn't it, Kurt? To be fair, always amazes me how good you are at league. Because like I have, obviously that's the sport I grew up with in the UK. That and soccer. Oh, what a horrific fucking. Oh, it's offside. Do you do your rain dance, T? How did the inspection go as well? Yeah, I wonder, Yarrawad. You know, a few ex-players I talked to want to increase, the kick to 30 meters till you can mark it. I think that would be pretty sick. Tell you what, some valuable meters there. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. The Mundog. I don't think so, Josh. I think that's one of the good things about. I don't think that I don't think he's done it deliberately. I agree, Kurt. I mean, to be fair though, like it's crazy. It's crazy with Union because like it took like a massive, massive rise, if you remember. When we won the World Cup, like everyone wanted to play it. I didn't, but everyone wanted to play it. But then it's nosedive since. But the problem is like what's killed league in the UK massively is like a lot of the academies in football, soccer are now in the traditional heartlands of league. So loads of big academies moved up. Like Man City have a catchment. Have a catchment in North East Yorkshire, which is like the smorgasbord of league. So there's quite a few like northern players that play there. Tell you what, maybe that's all Queensland need. Union's definitely Wales and Ireland. Froth that. I'd say league is probably second in north of England to football. Decent roost on the young lad, eh? Oh, I tell you what, he just walked into an immovable object there. Yeah, I don't I don't know if you remember. There used to be the London Broncos, Yarra Ward. They brought them into the Super League, and they got a player called Martin O'Fire. Martin O'Fire, who was like the best player in England at the time, and like no bastard went to go and see it. I've caught snippets of it. Obviously, there's no team in it. There's no team that I really care about in it. But the games are on at a good time. Because we'll be able to watch if you've been in America, the World Cup next year. We're going to watch it. It's crazy to think that no one can seem to cleanly tackle the wall. Oh, that's genius. Tell you what, Crichton was genius there. Yeah, Kurt, it's a sport that it's fascinating because genuinely, like, soccer and league go hand in hand as well. Langy, I rate that. Oh, mate, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, Yara. It's like, if you're not fast, you're dead. Would I consider Leicester? I'd consider Leicester South. They would say they're Northern. I'd say anywhere south of Sheffield is Southern. I used to wind my mate up from Birmingham that he was a Southerner, and he used to get really pissed off. Cleary, that is, I'll tell you what, fast feet. Well, I mean, I've attended 2 Rugby World Cups, Yarra Ward, and it pops in the UK. It pops in the UK. I think they've shot themselves in the foot though this time round. You know, like shortening making it smaller. Yeah, Kurt. So that's what, like, our football's like AFL versus your NRL. They often try, because rugby league and football were lower class sports. They're like very lower class sports. They try and get in on that kind of thing. They kind of try and stop it happening. So they've done like sneaky things like that, like put academies in there, because the academies signed the kids from like 11 years old. I have indeed. I have been to a Newcastle Sunderland. Good mate of mine was a massive Sunderland man. Don't know if you watched the video when they talked about Carlton's noise in against Melbourne. That was the loudest AFL has ever recorded. Oh, no try. But that noise that was made in the finals was an average home game at Sunderland. Sunderland are mental, man. Niall Quinn, proper footballer. So 4 minutes 20 to play in the first. Tell you what, this is nice, relaxed chatting it. Maybe we make the mistake doing watch-alongs of football. You know what? I can recommend Stadium Elite. The pies are absolutely immaculate there. Pie game at the Stadium Light, where it's at. Force on me, he's all right. Hey, mate, good, honest club is Newcastle, mate. Oh, great offload. Oh, great hands. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant hands. Hey, I'm keen. Wigan kebabs. Mate, just slab it in. Slab it in some fucking sandwich bread, mate. Tell you what, this offload here is absolutely brilliant. You know what yeah, I remember when that was when they had Ben Watson playing for him, wasn't it, Yara? Tell you what decent first. No, I don't like American chocolate. I don't trust American food. Teresa, as Collingwood and ethnic, have you done anything yet for the multicultural round? Have you released anything yet? I haven't seen it. To be fair, Maori diets are very similar. Are very similar to northern diets. When I lived in New Zealand in Whakatane, I had a lot of Maori mates, and like the shit that they ate was the shit we ate. Yeah, he was. Al Habsy was in goal. Yeah, 26-6 Queensland. Oh, I hope you're doing all right, Alex. Are you all right, mate? Yeah, because Carlton forgot that Sam Docherty's dad is Scottish, and I'm genuinely disappointed that there is no Pom representation from my club, Carlton. No, they did a post today of like our cultural heritage for the round, and evidently they forgot Sam Docherty's dad is a Pom. Hey, send him my love, Alex, mate. Look after yourself, man. Treat yourself, get some snacks, and sit down and watch the footy. Cold milk, Josh. You can't have, mate. If you can't put warm milk in cereal, mate. One, it will go soggy quicker, and two, it's gross. Warm milk only goes in porridge. The fuck are you doing? They invented a fridge for a reason. I'm waiting to see what Adelaide release because Josh Worrell, he was born in the Pomland. Joshy Worrell. I'm hoping he gets all Australian so I can say it's all Pom Australian. Yeah, everything though, but when you make porridge, you put the cold milk in and you warm it up and then put the oats in, don't you? Oh my gosh, what is going on there? Zoe, Zoe, what you want about? Zoe, Zoe, you're making porridge totally wrong if you're making it with hot water. If I knew this, we would have not got married. It, try serving me porridge that you've boiled, mate. Oh God, I've, there is half time. 26 Queensland, 6 New South Wales. Hey, Sorbies, how are you, mate? Mrs. Pom, sorry to offend everyone in chat. Mrs. Pom making porridge with water. Do you know what I mean? Bro's surname is originally Bruce. She's Scottish. She's about that is about as Scottish. That is about as Scottish as a as a fucking curry.
I'm coming fucking down here so you don't just besmirch my name. Hot water and milk. There is milk. Put it. No, you're not having it. Fuck off. you.
Right, chat. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a wee and go for a wee, and we'll come back to this in a sec. I can't believe Mrs. Pom's done that to us, though. That is a disgrace. Look, chat. I'm glad you're with me here. Porridge with water. No fucker ever in the history of humanity has made porridge with water. No, but you don't boil the oats in water. No, you don't. You fucking heathen. Jesus, that's some that's some caveman shit you're fucking pulling out here, Mrs. Pom. And I love you. Ethnic, spawn. Mrs. Pom has made fucking gruel. You know what I mean? It is some Saints supporter type stuff, that. No wonder Saints are shit. No wonder Saints are shit. It's that kind of attitude. Right, chat. We will be back in 10 minutes. We're just going to go and grab a drink. I got my water as well, just in case we make porridge chat. Yeah, but just in case. After that bombshell today, budget cut porridge, mate. Times are hard. You know what? The bad thing about watching things on terrestrial TV is you forget how many ads they are. Like, we complain about KO, don't we, chat? But Jesus. Vitabricks. Aren't they like the knockoff Weet-Bix? I haven't. I've had Weet-Bix, or Weetabix, as we call them in the UK. Look, I'm going to offend Australians here because you're the coffee centre mecca of the world. But the only thing I've had hot milk in is coffee, or hot chocolate, or Ovaltine, or Horlicks. Never had Vitabricks though. Don't mind Weet-Bix though. I have heard people put warm milk in it. I think my nana used to put warm milk in Weetabix. I haven't though. My son showed me the other day things people do differently on YouTube. And evidently it's common for people, which I think's mental, to put the cereal in after the milk. Like, God knows what's going on there. I've never done that either. Gotta have standards though, haven't you, chat? Yeah, Milo as well, yeah. Sugar. I used to when I was younger, now I don't. I don't like sugar in anything. I used to have sugar in my tea and things like that. And then when I was like 20, I just stopped. Yeah, Langy, but like this will offend you. In the north, like people thought is it Costa Coffee? I don't know if you have that over here. It's like Starbucks that opened up where I come from. Good banter there. Good banter. Langy, so Costa opened, and you know when they did latte and stuff, like in the UK, you used to either get your coffee black with cold milk, or a northern coffee is you boil the milk on the stove and then you add the coffee granules in and stir it, and that's called a milky coffee. And people thought like Costa was a bit posh. Good times was had by all. How good would it be if AFL had a Vegas game? I'm surprised AFL, because you know because NRL's doing it in America. I'm surprised we haven't done it. Do we eat fairy bread? Nah. You've got an eventful life, random uploads, mate. I do remember when they used to have the China game, yeah. I'm surprised we haven't copied America, like done the American thing. Feel like we're missing an opportunity doing an American game. Would you go? Would you go, chat? Like, would you guys go if they did? Quality Langy. Would you go if they did a Vegas game? Would you all go? would you guys go if they actually did a Vegas game? I'd be keen. Isn't that when they do the coffee beans where they eat the coffee and then they get the beans from the coffee? Is that what we're on about? Or am I missing some Australian euphemism? Wait, won't be that. What's the flight to Vegas from Melbourne? Melbourne to Vegas. It's about $2,000 with accommodation. I haven't had that. Was it nice, Teresa? So second about to get underway. And we're off. How good's the smoke? You don't see that in AFL. We need to add more flares to AFL. Yeah, but isn't Golden Gay Time used in the correct vernacular of it's a good time, it's fun? Is it nice though, Langy? Teresa says it is. Just as a rule, I don't eat anything out of a bottom. As a rule. Unless it's porridge mixed with water. Tell you what, this is an intriguing second half. People get offended by saying, why? Where's the insult there? I'm more of a spreader with me saladas than I am a dipper. How good's Daniel Johns, Kurt? How good was Silverchair? How much is it, though? It sounds like it's going to be one of them things that's ridiculously expensive. That is probably not worth the expense. Anyone else think Holmes is basically like what happens if you went and bought Benji Marshall from Temu? Or just me? Because he even tries to do that little hop. Josh, I have never heard anyone get offended by that. Genuinely. And I've heard people get offended by some bizarre stuff. I had someone complain the other day I took the piss out of people who vote Greens. Ouch, Teresa. Ouch. Been a bad day. There's going to be so many handling errors now. Because it is proper getting moist. Ew. Sorry, Mrs. P. Now I know why the porridge is so moist, because you put water in it. Ironically, on the subject of eating poo, chat are talking about... Would I go to space with Elon Musk? He wouldn't be in my top 3 people I'd choose to go to space with, but I wouldn't mind going to space. Can you get it in Australia, that coffee? Yeah, someone got upset by it. Oh, mate. Kurt, I'm never gonna be the same, mate. I tell you, like, part of me died about 10 minutes ago. The porridge is the biggest shock to me on this stream since I found that top 10 list that didn't have Bobby Hill in it. You can buy it in a bag. Juddy, I presume you're talking about that coffee, because there's a lot of things you can buy in a bag, mate. You know what? I might have to try it now, because I trust Teresa, Christian, and Juddy a lot. I trust you both, you 3 a lot. So if you guys say it, if you guys say it's good, I'll do it. Why ain't going to Bali just for that coffee? I ain't going to Bali for that coffee. Do you know what I mean? Be hard to get that one through to the missus as a fact. Oh, babe, but the boys say that coffee's really good in Bali. Even I don't believe it, and that's what we're going for. Ah, it's a great try. Great hands. Live taste test. They were stuck in space for a year with a dog. That Milani Lavazza crema, mate. 8. Pally. Come on, miss. Come on, Mrs. Pom. It's a work trip, honest. We're going for 14 days. How do you get stuck in space for a year? I'm guessing they were actually astronauts. Do I think man ever lands on the moon? This is going to shock you, Teresa. I do, yes. I believe the Earth is a globe as well. Would I be scared? I actually think the idea of living in space would be amazing, because there's no one else there, is there? Oh, Teresa. We can't back. We'll get copyrighted. Well, the technology was lost, wasn't it? Because they only did it to beat the Russians for the space race. But the Chinese found the flags when they put that drone on there. So, like, the Chinese wouldn't lie. Yeah, I have, Christian. My nan used to swear by it. Absolutely vile. Just misses does Lomax. What, Teresa, are you of the school we didn't go to the moon? It's a close game, Yarra Ward. One more would do it. I mean, it's going to be a good one. Oh, Mellow Gold. It's sweet, isn't it, coffee, mate, as well? It's almost sugar as well. I mean, that's probably why I won't like it now. I don't like sweet in me drink. Hey up, Lamata. How are you? I'm 1000% confident we went to the moon. If I'm wrong, Teresa. Oh, Matt, you might be having to. Yeah, under the sea is one of my things. I'd rather be in space than under the sea. I would like to go and see the Titanic, though, but obviously, for obvious reasons. Oh! Tell you what. Beautiful. Well, we're going next year, aren't we, Teresa? So we'll know. I went to the moon on school grad ball. Oh, mate, how good was graduation? Yeah, I just stopped having it. When my pop had his first I'd started having heart complaints. He had to stop having sugar, so I just stopped having it in. You, you know what I always say, though, about conspiracy theories, right? Is nowadays a sportsman can't wee against a wall without someone taking a picture or dobbing him in. So, how could an entire country fake going on the moon and not one person dob them in? I've been on a helicopter, they don't bother me. Tell you what, some crunching tackles coming in. Queensland's defence is under a little bit of a kibosh. That was close. Okay, do you remember when Katy Perry went to space? Yeah, Yarra Wad, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't really believe in that conspiracy theories, because there's no way you'd get away with it now, because people grassed you up for everything. I just find it hard to believe. Maybe I'm naive. Tell you what, Holmes gets some valuable meters when he's tackled. Nah, I wouldn't parachute without a parachute, mate. It's vacuums, isn't it, Teresa? I believe. Oh! If only he was an inch taller. Yeah, heights don't bother me, Josh. I suppose, Yarrawell, that's a good point. They're good questions, though, Juddy. You can't beat it. You can't beat a hypothetical. To be fair, I'm used to it. My youngest likes to ask, like, random questions. Copy Lawak. Hey, tell you what though, he's a good player, isn't he, Holmes? Tell you what, let's, while we have a little bit of an intermission, copy Luwak. Oh, you know what? There is places. You know what? You know what the first search is? You know what the first search is? Where can I buy cat poo coffee? It's got to be chicken, mate. Josh, got to be chicken. Jester's Garden Cafe in Melbourne sells it. I might actually go down to there. Good shout, Juddy Sports, mate. VIP. Love it. I reckon we should do it anyway. Yeah, mee goreng is... My son likes a bit of my goreng. If I buy original, I always put, you know that orange packet of curry powder in? Tell you what, he just got lost there in possession, didn't he? Lorero was like, what's this egg-shaped thing? What do I do with it? Oh. He needed to make that pass there before he... I thought the ball flew out then. What was Munster doing there? That is a shocking play. I could be Lang. It's T though. But you never know. Ethnic, you know what? That's where freedom of choice is too much. You've got to put the chili in. Therese, though, I like hot food. I know you like a bit of spice as well. You can't beat a bit of spice. Tell you what, Queensland's defence has held up incredibly well in the second half, not allowing much territory. Well, Therese, if you'd asked me 2 hours ago, yes, but now I found out the porridge I get has got water in it. I don't know, mate. Oh, Yara, how good! There's at the pizzeria here in Mexican. They do a Mexicana and it's absolutely gross. Yeah, the sea salt caramel slaps, Josh, but Tim Tams are good. Anything but mint, mate. I like the orange ones. Controversial. I like orange chocolate. I agree, Kurt. Yeah, but ethnic. Ugh. Do you know what I mean? Cat food says it's safe for human consumption, but you don't eat it, do you? Yeah, the pizzeria here as well grows, the jalapenos. Oh, Kurt. Now you're talking. Now I want a pizza. Oh, what a take. I'm not a dim sim man. I'm controversial. I'm not an Asian, apart from like Indian sides, I'm not an Asian side type of guy. Unless it's prawn crackers. I like Asian food though, but which is weird because I like samosas. I think if we all mass email them, maybe we can stop this travesty. Nah, just with milk, mate. I'm not Terry. Deep fried dim sums. Yeah, I'm just not into them. No, I'm not into dumplings either. I like the way that monster always looks shocked no matter what they say to him. Astronaut, I wouldn't have a clue, mate. It's on 9, though. If you're in Australia, all you've got to be is in Australia and just go on the website 9 now. Oh, Teresa, come on. I maybe haven't had a good one, to be fair. I mean, I've eaten them. If it's bitter, Juddy, it has to be a warm beer, right? Like, because it's just served at room temperature. But if it's a lager, a fizzy one, it has to be ice cold. I'm not a heathen. Yeah, Satis skewers slap. I might just not have had a good one. To be fair, when you're a dad as well, Langy will back me up here. You've got to order what everyone else likes because you've got to share as well. You can't just like be selfish and order what you want. Yamcha. Cammy just calming the lads down. You know what? It doesn't look as right, Queensland, without the Castlemaine 4X absolutely plastered above the logo. Do people actually drink 4X, or is that another Australian myth that you sold the Poms? I'll tell you what, Teresa, there is a lot of pressure on this. Whose helmet's that as well? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I had it for tea actually the other day on the stream. Tua is such a good player. And Crichton just gets over the line. That guy's like about 9 foot. Did he score the winner in the World Cup? I'm pretty sure he was the guy who scored the winner in the World Cup against England, wasn't it? Did he knock us out? Yeah, it was the winning drop punt. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he was the guy. Tell you what, it is game back on. I like sushi. Northern Brewing Company. I've seen that, Yara. I don't mind that. But Castle 4X, do people drink it? Stephen Crichton, he kicked the winning drop goal against England in the semis in the World Cup. In Golden Point. It was gross. Could be costly, that. You're 40 minutes away. Is it like raining like that at your neck of the woods, or is it just an isolated storm? Tell you what, you just thought that was going to curve and it just never did. Cheers, Luton Langy. Tell you what, he's a beefcake, isn't he? They have got such good, skillful players, New South Wales. North Yorkshire, mate. Shadow of a doubt, mate. I don't think so, Josh. I've had a meat and cheese pie there. You can't beat... Hey, I like all sports blues for life. Hey, you've seen me in my Hull KO shirt though all the time. Tell you what, there's some decent players in this commentary booth, isn't there? How good was Lockyer as a player? No, I've got a couple I've got to put up, actually, that I've got sent. I've got a Draper one for Adelaide. And... yeah, I've got a Draper one to go up for that. And I won an auction the other day, so I've got to put that up. He used to kill the Poms. Him and Johns give me flashbacks. We used to have Bobby Golden. St. Helens player. I never forget Andrew Johns in the World Cup 95 killed us. And we had Bobby Golden, who was like... He was an alright player, but tell you what, you put him next to Andrew Johns, it's like putting Cam Polson next to Bobby Hill. I never said that. That was Laggy. Ideally, I'd like to get one of every team signed. All 18. I was pure league, mate. It was forbidden in my house to watch Union. My pop hated coming to watch me play Union in secondary school because I went to a private school, so they only play Union. League's like outlawed at private schools. Krispy Kremes. I'm not a big fan. To be fair, I'm not a big... I'll eat a donut. But I prefer hot donuts. Might make me a heathen. I didn't even know they had a truck. I thought it was a myth. You know, them donuts remind me of McDonald's donuts. They remind me of... you know what? Union, I've only ever watched Union like when it was the Five Nations in England because it was on. You just produce them though, don't you, Teresa? How far did your dad go in rugby? I know you were saying he was a professional. I like a hot jam donut, mate. And we've got to have lots of jam in. I found nowadays that they've got very poor. Like, they don't put much jam in. Have you noticed? How do you do that, man? How is he knocking that on, bro? Fuck me. Oh, Dairy Bow in Baronia slaps, mate. Absolutely slaps. League or Union, Luke? The choke is on. Epic, you're cheering for the choke. Mate, you'll see Mickey Lewis in the Ashes, mate. A grade. I love that, Teresa. Yeah, I've been to Baker's Delight. It's like a rip-off of a decent bakery. Union. I don't watch enough Union, to be fair, Luke. I am talking to you, Teresa. How your dad was going. Does he play Masters? That's a huge, huge try. Has it just stopped raining as well in like the last 2 minutes? That's great footwork. Hey, no, like dog. How are you, mate? You all right as well? Yeah, when you go to the... Have you noticed if you ever go to a fish and chip shop now, they just nuke them? How are you, Lek? You all right? We missed you tonight. Good to see you. The Blue Heaven does slap. Great shout. It's shocking. I've burnt my tongue, yeah, on a hot jam donut, but that's why you don't buy them from a fish and chip shop. It's bad on the lower extremities, isn't it, Teresa? Did you ever play? Did you ever play Goes? Yeah, most of the fish and chip shops sell hot jam donuts and they cheat and they deep fry them in the morning and then just nuke them and they serve you them. Grilled, mate, over here, because the batter tastes weird. Smart offload. Brutal game, netball. Hey! Nah, I prefer sausage in bar if I'm having something in bar. I don't trust hot dogs. Jesus, he kept trying for that boy, didn't he? We used to live in Baronia, so we used to have one just down the road, Dairy Bell. It was so good. I understood you, Teresa, don't worry. Valuable meterage. I'll check. Give me a sec. Is that better? Is that better? Ethnic, it changes when... It's probably because I was on StreamYard earlier, so I have to change my settings. I love that, Teresa. I was blessed. It's all right, Ethnic, mate. I'm here to please my brother. They spot on, Luke. Just some serious skill errors. I hope so. Can't cross the ditch. Clinging on. JT can't cross the ditch. How many times, man? Well, I trust a car to drive me. Mate, I've trusted Uber drivers to drive me when I'm drunk. So, fucking AI can do it, mate. Tell you what physicality there. I liked a little bit of JT, cat across the ditch. Something about him. Oh, some been serious players in Australia, though, haven't they? Feels like we're holding on, though, doesn't it, Teresa? It feels like they're holding on. You know, one good thing about league players. One thing about league players, they love some decent underwear, have you noticed? As opposed to AFL players who just wear plain. A rare ball handling error there. Oh my god. You know what is annoying? You know what is nice watching this? That's a brilliant kick. Brilliant kick. What is going on in the second half with just fucking basic skills? That, I agree with you, Double Dummy. It doesn't feel like we've had a clean set, does it? All half? Maybe Voss is there in some capacity, Teresa? 22, 26, mate. Should be on the screen, isn't it? It is. We could do cat across the ditch. I mean, they're shorter streams as well, aren't they? Because AFL goes on for 3 days. It's like fucking test cricket. 2-point ball game. Two-point ball game, chat. 6 minutes 50 to play. That, honestly, this second half been bizarre, hasn't it? Hey, we can do if you want. Hey, cheers, Josh. Need some big defence here. I think it's a nice ground, man. Genuinely. You know, the only thing that puts me off, you know, the A-League and, you know, just how serious they've got with the fans. Like, there's no in-between, is there, with the A-League? Have you noticed when you ever go to a game? Like, it's either there's idiots or it's vanilla. Really need a clean set here. Fucking hell. Monster needs to grab some fucking control here as well. Because his 2 kicks have been absolutely batshit crazy this half. Oh. They're trying, Teresa. Might be a watch-along curse, mightn't it, Teresa? You know what? I've noticed that, though, Yarrow Ward, living in other countries apart from England. Like, I know we've got the reputation of hooliganism, but I don't think it exists like people think. Like, it's very, like, underground, regimented. And I feel like other countries try and replicate that, but they try and replicate the glamorous side of it, not... Oh! Tell you what, here's a chance. Oh, that's stiff. Defence got to be rigid here. 3 minutes 40 to play. Knock on. Came off his fingertips. Glad we're not playing at the Optus this weekend. 4th tackle. Oh. Got away with one there. Oh. Surely not a knock on, ref. That's fine. I went backwards. That's fine. It's fine. Give us our set. All gravy, baby. Can you make a set of 6 last 3 minutes? That is unbelievable. How have they worked that out? Where did he go forward? Jesus. Oof, big tackle. Tackle 3. This is the important one. Oh, fucking hold on to him. He's not a pack of peanuts. Tell you what, they're doing everything they can, can't they, Queensland, to lose this? Fucking Maroons marooning. That might have just won it. Big boy tings. Oh my God. How many fucking reviews are we having? Jesus, bro needs to calm down his challenge game. Teresa, are you edgy like me? Surely here, just clean set this. Sponsors. It's usually what it is. I do like the captain's challenge. Just no one needs to do a whip pass here, Teresa. Just don't whip pass the fuck out of it. See? Nice and flat. You can't fumble them. Under a minute. Good, Rupert. How are you? It was a great tackle. It's a scrubbery one. 20 seconds. That's it. GG's. And there it is. Queensland get game 2. We go into a game 3. Decider in Sydney. Tell you what, we'll be live for that if you're really intense as well. Do you want to do that? Chat, we'll do a live game 3. That was really fun, that chat. I had lots of fun. Tense game. Tense game. Got up. All planned. So that's what? That's like 3 weeks away. Do you want to do a live for that, chat? That was real fun, though. That was good fun. Well, chat, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back. Let's get the schedule up. Let me tell you when we're going to be back. So tomorrow you'll have the preview out for that game. We are live on Friday for Geelong Lions. Saturday we'll be live for Pies, Saints, Carlton, North Melbourne. And then Sunday we're live for both of the junior games. So you'll see me quite a bit this week. So tomorrow I'll be off. So to reschedule, Friday, Geelong versus Lions. Saturday, Carlton Blues. Saturday night, St Kilda Collingwood. Sunday, both of the under-18s games. So we'll be live quite a bit this week. You'll see me a lot. Tomorrow we'll have the preview going up. And then I've got another extra special video that should drop around the weekend sometimes. Sometime around the weekend. So we've got something new we're trying. Some stat type things. So make sure you like and subscribe if you are new. I had so much fun tonight. Thank you very much, chat, for hanging with me. And I'll see you on Friday. But you'll see a pre-recorded version of me tomorrow. Cheers, guys.